What's good, guys? This is Nana from Team Interstellar with.
Andrew Johnson.
And how did you do and what did you play?
So I went to the Empire Case Tournament on Sunday, and I got top 8 after Swiss. I went X1. I went X1-1 playing the best water deck in the format being Mermail.
Hell yeah. All right. And then any shout outs?
Shout out to all of Team Interstellar. That's the team I'm on. You know, that's a great group of people. Shout out to my wife for buying me cards. And shout out to everybody who I play test with, including the people back home in Mississippi who got me back into the game way back in like 2010.
All right. Very good. Very good. All right. Let's get into it.
Appreciate you. So start off, we played 3 Neptibus. This is your 1-card starter, the best card in your deck. If this completely resolves, then you automatically win the game. One of the cards you send or search are 3 Dragoon. Non-hard, once per turn search. If it goes to the grave, to activate any water monster's effect, including when it's XYZ material, for your Bahamut Shark, which I'll show later. 3 of the new ones, 3 Shadow Squad. This card does a lot. When it gets sent to the grave, then you get to special summon an Atlantean or a Mermail from the deck. And on field, what it can do is you can discard a card from your hand to make every water monster on your field a level 7, which helps you get into your Gaios and the new Poseidra XYZ. Then you have a Bitch Shrine. This is one of the also new cards. The only reason why I'm playing 2 because I don't have access to a third one. But this allows you to search or summon any level 7 monster, any level 7 water monster, and that's going to become important when we get to one of the techs that I play. And also in the grave, you can banish this. It's a quick effect during your opponent's turn in order to draw a card. So this helps you draw into more of your non-engine. We play the 1 heavy infantry. This just pops any face-up card on the field when it's sent to the graveyard for a water monster's effect. We play for the Mermails. We play 3 Abyss Teus. This plus Dragoon used to be the best combo in your deck. Now it is the second best in your deck, but it can be searched off Abyss Shrine, and you can get you any level 3 or lower Mermail, any level 4 or lower Mermail monster.
Yo, that takes me back, bro.
Best Mermail monster. The second bet, the old school Abyss
Hell
Megalo.
yeah.
I was not playing this card at first, and then a friend of mine that I was testing with, they said, you still need to play this card so that way you can search and get cheap OTKs, in which I won. I think I won 2 matches because I was able to get a cheap OTK with Abyss Megalo. Then we play Abyss Pike. This is also combo with any water monster because this allows you to get the Abyss Shrine, and you can use the Abyss Shrine and send that, and send either this or any other water card in your hand to search to summon a level 7 water monster. We play Abyss Gun. When it gets sent to the graveyard, you get to revive a Mermail monster. I am looking for a super English card because I do not like having foreign cards in my deck. We play, I need 2 cards out your hand. Movement Glacier, special summon. You discard 2 cards out your opponent's hand, which is part of the combo, which helps you play around, which helps you get through any interruptions. Then we play Sea King Coelacanth. So with this, you are supposed to summon this off of Abyss Shrine. Then you pitch, and you get to summon 4 bodies because the 2 pikes are fish, and then Fishborg Harpooner, which I also played, is also a fish. So in case somebody draws you, which happened at the case tournament, I summon this from the deck. I pitch a card, and then I summoned this and the 2 pikes and still made 2 total and still won that game.
I'm not going to lie. I got a heart attack when you said Fishborg.
Well, I wish it was Blaster, but unfortunately we got to get, the cousin off Timu. So we get... So for 2, So 2 other cards, we play Deep Sea Minstrel. I played 2 of this card for space reasons. You should probably be playing 3, but being able to look in your opponent's hand and take out whatever is the most dangerous hand trap is pretty strong. So this plus Dragoon is also full combo because the Dragoon can just search you Teus. I mean, not Teus, it search you Neptibus. And I think that's it for the engine. Well, for the monster engine. Now we have my non-engine, which is 3 Pirellia.
Mm-hmm.
Furos isn't in the main because I'm broke, but this also has synergy because it's a water monster that you can pitch for your Teus and any other discards to activate their effects if in a pinch. 3 Imperm is effect value that doesn't trigger tactics. That is also can be used as a good board breaker. We play 3 of probably the best card in the set, which is Dominus Impulse. Being able to say solemn warning or being able to say solemn warning from the hand is really strong.
It must be nice.
Yeah, especially when you cross out it, which we can play when someone activates against you, and then you can cross out your own target. Shout out to Pat. I love you. We play 3 Ash. Maul Chummy's hurt. This hits something and everything. It's just generic. Ash is probably the best hand trap ever printed, not named Maxi. We play Call By because even because Droll hurts, Maul Chummy's hurt, Valor hurts, Ogre hurts. So we play Call By, put my homie back at 3. We play the 2 equips, Bistrine of Tiana and Mizuchi. This is Monster Reborn. And when it's in the graves, you can banish this, and you can put 3 of your water monsters back in the deck. So this gives you recurability. And this is your spell negate, and your spell negate a lot is because it's a continuous effect. You get to negate Dark Ruler, you get to negate Droplet, you get to negate Super Poly, you get to negate pretty much anything.
Power.
And we played 1 for 1 because we want an extra copy of Neptibus, and we played Icarus Attack that's searchable because of the Virtue Stream, which I'll show you in the extra deck. And this can turn all your opponent's monsters into waters.
Wait, it does that?
Let's see. If not, blah, 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 blah. If it's, let's see. Destroy them, banish this card from graveyard, target one phase of monster field. If it is a water monster, next time it will be destroyed by a card effect. It is not. If it is not, it becomes a water monster.
That is racist.
Hey, you know what? Make it a water monster. You're fine. That is the main board. That is 42 cards. I wanted to find a way to take out 2 cards to play 40, but I couldn't. Not without making the deck substantially worse. But for the extra deck, I have Trish. Depending on my mood, will depend on if I go Virtue Stream, if I get the Virtue Dragon to search the trap card, or if I just make this to get a 3rd card out your hand. We play Ice Jade. We play Ice Jade and Ching. These are the 10s that you can make. I never really go into them. These are kind of just like filler spots. But the theory is Ching is there to help get around monsters that are over 3K, because the deck has a problem with monsters at 3K. And then this can be an interruption because it can protect your card. It can be an interruption because it can banish a card if you activate this effect in response to a card. Plus, it can keep your monsters from being destroyed or banished by card effects. For the Exceeds, we play 2 Toad, and we play 2 Bahamut Shark. You make Bahamut Shark, you make Toad. You make the second Bahamut Shark, you make Toad, and that gives you 2 Omni Negates. You play La Virtue. On summon, without detaching, you search the trap card. Also, what you can also do is you can detach one, and this allows you to put a water monster back in your hand to give you more recursion. So that way you don't. That way when you run through your whole deck, you can just do it again on the follow up. We play Abyss Dweller. Fuck graveyard decks. We play Abyss Gaios. This is something that you can end on under Faros. Depending on your hand, you end on this on Faros. So that way, they only get like 1 draw through it. So that way you can still play and still have an interruption. You play Poseidra. This is a good go second card. Plus, it has Soul Charge effect. Or if it's sent to the graveyard, you discard a card from your hand. If it's a water monster, you special summon 3 level 3 or lower water monsters from your graveyard. And you can overlay this. And you can overlay this on top of this in order to quickly get it out. And that's considered an exceed summon. We played Coral Anemone. That's part of the combo. It also allows you to get a monster back from the graveyard that has 1,500 or less attack. That's a water monster. This is just a part of the end board. You use it to search a water monster. Normally, you're just pitching heavy infantry in order to pop a card. You play King Neptibus. This is the Samorg link, basically, because you can't target anything that it points to. And when a water monster activates its effect, you get to either search or equip an equip monster to it. And then we play World Seas Atlantis. Never made it, but it's nice to be able to banish people's boards, and then they can't come back because you are locked into water monsters.
I hate that mechanic.
And for the sideboard, we play Tudril, we play Nib, and we play Shifter. These are the cross-out targets. I played Tudril because Drilla is actually just good at this format, so I decided I can just play 2 of those. We play the 3 evenly. When it resolves, it's really good. You know, banishing cards face down will never not be broken.
What's the thing that you always say?
It's ass until it resolves. Spiritual Water Art IO. This is a flex spot, and this is just a go first card. And this allows me to get another card out your hand. So that way, when someone activates Ferraros, you can just, all right, set this card, and then tribute a water monster, you get a card out their hand. Used to play this with Thrust, but I don't have access to Thrust. Otherwise, this would be better. We play D-Barrier, fuck Tempai, fuck Sharks, fuck anything that relies heavily on one extra deck mechanic. We play 3 Crossout. You know, ain't nobody got time for hand traps. Fuck hand traps. You know, I can stop playing this card of Konami, you know, just bring call by to 3. And then we play Dark Ruler. Blanket blank boards.
All right. Well, happy that you made top 8 at the casement with Mermails.
Yep.
And this is Nana Darko from Team Interstellar signing out.
Appreciate you.